The seventh beer of Christmas is on a mission.
I must break you.
The seventh beer of Christmas is Outer Darkness, a Russian Imperial Stout by Squatters Brewing in Salt Lake City, Utah, and it comes in at 10.5% ABV. The beer is nearly pitch black, like Ivan Drago's heart, and almost blends in with my shirt here just a little bit. It had a nice cap of beige foam on top, which has withered away a little bit, but it's still very present, and you can see it's got great legs to it. It's just clinging to the glass as I turn that glass. The aroma is rich and complex. There's a little bit of oak, a little espresso, some licorice, and definitely some sweet malt in there. The taste is just as complex as the aroma, although instead of sweet malt, I'm going to go back and amend the aroma to say it's more like molasses, because there's a lot of molasses flavor in here. There's molasses, licorice, definitely a little bit of oakiness, some burnt coffee beans. This is the sort of things you would expect, that charred almost flavor that you get from a Russian Imperial Stout. It's very, very good. The body on the beer is somewhere between medium and full, bordering on thick, I would say. It's got a nice amount of carbonation. It does have a lot of hop character or hop flavor to it, so it came in with 65 IBU, and that carries through into a nice bittering on the aftertaste. About a third of the way through the glass, and you can see there's still a lot of foam on top, and it's just clinging to the side of the glass and sheets. It also has a nice warming alcohol presence to it. Coming in, of course, at 10.5%, you're going to get that. And now it's cookie time. Once again, so the cookies for this one were Thin Mints, but it's not Girl Scout cookie season, so I could not get Thin Mints. Keebler to the rescue with Keebler Grasshoppers. So we're going to give these a try. I opened the package up. It was just like, bam! Girl Scout cookie season, because it smelled just like Thin Mints. The Thin Mint or Grasshopper, as it may be, the Thin Mint or Grasshopper and the Russian Imperial Stout go really well together. The sweetness and the mint of the Thin Mint really soften those charred edges coming from the Russian Imperial Stout, add a little bit of the chocolate complex or character to it. It's a really tasty combination. And now it's chocolate chip cookie time. The chocolate chip cookie and the Russian Imperial Stout really go well together too. I think I like the chocolate chip cookie just a little bit more than the Thin Mint. But to be fair, I'm not a fan of Thin Mints. I know. It's crazy, right? The chocolate chip cookie, one of my all-time favorite cookies, if not my all-time favorite cookie, goes really well with this. Not as much chocolate, not as much sweet as you would get from the Thin Mint, but a nice amount that kind of blends with the Russian Imperial Stout. This is a very tasty combination. But, like last night, we still have one more cookie to go. I can't remember if I said this last night or not, but I love Biscoff cookies. And what I love even more than Biscoff cookies is Biscoff spread. It goes on everything. The Biscoff cookie goes really well with this also. What have we learned from all of this? Russian Imperial Stout goes with everything. I'm out, but you know what that means. The only thing that goes better with a Russian Imperial Stout than cookies is another Russian Imperial Stout. And that is it. I've got my second Russian Imperial Stout. I've still got a little bit of a chocolate chip cookie left. I've got one Biscoff cookie left and a whole package of the Grasshopper / Thin Mints. I am about to go to town on some cookies. I will see you tomorrow night for the 8th beer of Christmas.